back on Doink duty, currently trying to figure out how to
choose which one we
decide
get
which
the light.
one we want. Because there's one that we both smelled and it didn't smell good.
Had that little cat piss smell.
You think that thing is going to smoke the best?
It's going to be fire.
Year? I think it's going to be boof.
It's going to be so good.
Left
Pick
hand.
one. Left hand, you got the good one.
All right.
So, we're back with another Doink duty.
2 in 1 day for me. First one went good. Titty Sprinkles was actually solid.
That's what the stream was called, Titty Sprinkles?
Yeah. I gave it above an 8.
Really?
Like overall.
Okay.
Not even just Michigan.
Wow, nice.
If they grow something that like the genetics are...
You guys rated it before you knew what it was, right?
Yeah.
Nice. All right, let's get started.
Yeah, that was... I haven't been surprised by Michigan batches of like... outside of like the top couple guys, by anyone else in a while, and that one actually surprised me.
In terms of like it was actually pretty good.
Its performance, the way it burned, there was zero harshness.
How was the taste?
Taste was there.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't as like strong and like we say mouth coating
right.
as I wanted it to be, but it was definitely there. There was no like bad aftertaste of anything. The aftertaste that I talked about on there was more so the genetic. Like the aftertaste the genetic left on my tongue I didn't like.
I see.
Mine is definitely struggling to light well. I don't know if you noticed that at all.
Mine's catching. I'm not noticing yours that much, no. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that was impressive. I don't want to say surprised 'cause I didn't know who it was, but when I smoked it, I was surprised by the quality of it. It was pretty good. I've toured their facility. It was clean. It was a really nice spot.
Big?
Yeah, it was good size.
Is it local? Or you had to go a ways for it?
I think it's probably like an hour. I forget the
Not
city
horrible.
that it's in. Yeah, I think it's like an hour away from here. Do you ever get like a smell from when you light it?
Yeah, I do that a lot, honestly. Like, off a Z, you really smell the smoke.
Do you ever have a smell when you light it that like turns you off from it?
Yeah, it's like appalling. It's like,
Yeah.
It's like too ashy of a
This
smell.
isn't doing it, but I'm like, there was like a little tiny smell of something that I like remember doing that to me. This one definitely took a while to get like fully lit.
Mine's going. It's performing. It's building already. Not just, everyone's trying to dial in that white ash and that oil ring, and that's great. I feel like actual performance comes from like the effects and the taste. Not to say that those other things don't matter, but I think taste and the actual effects is really important as well.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, for sure. For me, when someone like says white ash, it kind of is like, I look at it as heat maintenance. How did this thing light? Did it stay lit? Was it burning evenly throughout? Was it burning at a pace where like it can build a resin ring, or it is like it's at the right heat, it doesn't get too hot, some way it doesn't stay hot enough. Like that for me is more so. And most of the time when it checks those boxes, it's just white or close to white.
What about if the ash is just straight black?
Good luck.
Yeah. 90% of the time, it's like, no. I would say 95, 99% of the time, it's like, no.
Yeah, I've never had any that taste good.
I've had really white ash and really big oil ring and no taste. But it's still smooth and it's good. Yeah, a lot
and
nowadays.
A lot more lately. because everyone is like on the train of if we have white ash, we'll get more money, right? A lot, like people are figuring out something to make it more white.
What do we do here? These are 3.5s, right?
3.5s, organic tip with no filter,
Okay.
element papers.
Rolled by imprint.
Rolled by imprint, yeah. The batch I did was, previous was by Sam Stogies.
How are you liking yours so far?
I don't want to tell you yet. I'll tell you after I try that one.
Did you and Anthony do side by sides, or you just traded?
We traded. So
Okay.
I went through a decent amount of puffs, gave it back to him, and then traded back and forth. The Michigan one, I couldn't get through. I took like 3 or 4 puffs and I was done. They both are a little salt and peppery on the burns. That one I think is darker than the one I have. I feel like the heat maintenance on both struggles a little bit.
What do you
It's
mean?
not, the ember doesn't stay at the right temperature.
Yeah, you have to keep pulling on it, right?
Yeah, you gotta warm it up a lot.
Yeah.
Where like a really good strain, I could warm it up one little time and then hit it right after. This one has more prominent flavor, I would say. I'll be honest. That one to me is struggling on flavor.
I need to put them side by side, honestly.
In all honesty, neither of them are performing very well, in my opinion.
I wouldn't. I mean, like, not so much not performing. More so for me, it's they're both burning. I think fine. Like in terms of like
Performing,
built.
I mean overall. Like
Okay. Performing, I thought you were saying like in the way that they're burning. I think they're burning fine. I know what you're saying about
burning
the
fine,
ember,
but I get an aftertaste on both. That's
Okay.
not enjoyable. I get some harshness on the exhale for both. The flavor in this one is light, and it has a lot more flavor than that one, in my opinion.
Can I put them side by side? Did you want
Yeah,
to put them side
go
by
ahead.
side?
No, go ahead. The ash is basically the same.
Yeah, I would say the one that I gave you is a little bit better
Yeah.
on the ash stacking.
You don't think so? Let me try again. Let me take a sip of water.
Yeah, you need to put them side by side. It's also subjective too. You might like this taste rather than this one. Here. A lot of suspense here.
There's something from that terp that I recognize. I don't know what. I don't know how to explain it, but it's a familiar flavor.
There's like slight differences. But I feel like
is
this
a
one.
little bit better
Tastier.
than when I first hit it.
Okay.
I wouldn't say tastier though. I still think that one's tastier.
I need to hit him again then.
But this one is more like the flavor's very similar. So if they're not the same strain, you guys got the strains really close.
Yeah, the strains are pretty close. I feel like, in terms of like what they are on their flavor. But I feel like the one you're holding now has more of the flavor. Or no, I said that one, right?
Mm-hmm.
I said that one has more flavor. I think that one has more flavor.
This one, the blank one, feels like a hybrid of this one. But I would still say, to me, I won on the smoothness and the flavor has less depth in that one. This one has some like more depth, I would say. Strong flavor. But that one was harsher to me than this one. But it's burning much cleaner. Not much cleaner, but cleaner.
Cleaner in the sense of the ash.
Yeah. But your palate likes that one better.
I don't know. I'd like to put them again head to head, and see which one is more pronounced for me.
Yeah, I think that one for sure for me is.
The one that's not marked is the one that's burning better, right? Or did we say?
Is burning better, but I think that one has less flavor.
Okay.
To me.
They're really, really identical. Did you agree with me that this has more flavor, right?
I won.
Yes.
Yeah.
I1 has more flavor.
Yeah.
Off rip. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
I would say smoother flavor too.
It's smoother too. There's one whenever I hit this one, like you've seen, I coughed twice already.
Yeah.
I coughed on this one. This one I have not coughed.
Yep.
This one is smoother for sure. Even though the ash isn't as white. Bless you. Bless.
Thank you. But yeah, that's exactly how I felt.
Okay. I think we're on the same page. Yes.
The flavor. Was
The
more
flavor is
prominent.
diminishing on this one. It's dissipating quicker than this
Yeah.
one. This one I feel like is building.
They're both a little bit harsh, in my opinion.
I agree, but this one is more
one
than
is
this
more
one.
harsh, yeah.
But like there isn't like harsh. It's like there's like a tickle in my throat or something, and then like
Yeah.
there's like some lung expansion that I don't like.
Yeah.
Which
that
one do
makes
you want?
Cough a little. I'm okay.
You want to put them
I
head
want
to
to know
head?
what the strains are. I did put them head to head. What's I1?
Okay.
That's the terp that I was tasting.
I
when I
one
smelled it.
is garlic cocktail from 710. Is it Peninsula? It's not.
Blue.
Ah. Okay. So it did perform, and I think it smoked the same way that it smoked from last time that I tried it. I think that's why they wash it, honestly. But still a good strain. 710 garlic
It does
cocktail
smoke pretty
has
good, yeah.
that a little extra flavor, though. The
It
garlic
does.
cocktail.
I could tell that I didn't like it, like the smell from the light, because I don't like GMO.
It smelled like cat piss, though.
I just like the GMO funk, whatever that is. I don't know how to describe it, but I've never been a big fan. But it smokes good. Peninsula smoked cleaner. 710. No, I'm okay. Peninsula smoked cleaner, and 710 I would say was a little better on the flavor.
100%.
For me, like overall scale, I would probably be mid sevens. on
Mid
those.
sevens?
Yeah, but that's
think that's
also
fair.
like a lot on the terp because I'm not a big GMO guy.
I think that's fair. I'm with you there. Overall, like performance, like mid sevens, like 7.5 ish, 7.6 ish. Yeah.
7.5, almost to like 7.8, I'd say. And me and Anthony were talking about that too, like the performance of the, let's say, the heat maintenance and the ash. And both of them were a little hard to heat. I feel like they cooled off a little too much. But they burned pretty good. They were like an 8 on the ash, maybe a little less. Peninsula's was a little higher on the ash. What is the genetics on the Blumosa? Okay.
Genetic on the Blumosa, Blue Cookie, and Mimosa. Cool.
So you get some of like cookie funk, and then that's why I said it was like a hybrid of the other one. Yeah, than GMO. GMO is my least favorite strain. I don't know why. It just the terp does not sit well with me.
The 710 was still extremely smooth, though.
There was very little harshness to it. Yeah, the Peninsula one had
Like a
tickle in
bite.
my throat.
You know?
Maybe harshness is not the word. 'Cause it
Yeah,
makes
it's
it
not
sound
harsh.
bad.
Yeah,
Just a
because it's not
tickle,
harsh.
yeah.
Like it's like a tickle. It's like something like this, like a little bite. You know.
710 definitely took the smoothness, which shows you the ash color is not always a winner.
Facts, like we were talking about just 2 seconds ago.
Very true. Yeah.
Nice doink duty.
What What are we doing next week? Michigan, California, one of each.
I think next week is actually. I think we're doing like a 4-man. Like a full on.
We're gonna talk about how we all got high
At Thanksgiving. Yeah, exactly. Like
ways.
how you
How
to
do
use
you?
a
What
puff.
do you use when you?
Nowadays, we just go out and just get lit.
You just go smoke.
Yeah, just
and
go
come
smoke.
back?
Yeah.
Okay. See, like it's still not. It's not frowned upon, but like they don't really want me to leave the house.
And like I'm now that I'm older, like I think Thanksgiving has kind of shrunk too. Like I'm not going and seeing the whole mom and dad side and cousins and cousins and cousins. Now it's like I'm going to my first cousins. It's like 12 of us. They all know I smoke. It's like you're really gonna say something to me if I go smoke?
See, we get either a live resin or rosin pen.
Yeah.
And we'll hit it, but we got to be a little inconspicuous about it. One of my cousins has a one-hitter.
Bro, that's how my cousins got me. They started me on the one hitter, and I was like, "What is this thing?" And just one hitters.
That's the harshest thing in the world.
Disgusting.
So hot.
It's disgusting. I don't know how
So
we
I
used to
guess,
do that shit.
I was trying to order the Puffco thing, and
It's
wasn't
hard to get right
working.
now. I don't know why.
The little Onyx or whatever. I'm gonna
Yeah.
go to Puff Factory and see if I can grab one, and we'll try that out. A lot of good rosin. I saw a couple good ones from Alex today. The grape cream cake, and then what was the other one? Motor Breath was actually smelled really good. I wonder, do you know if Matty B. Stackers is coming out with more rosin?
I'm sure he is. He's definitely working on it.
I hope soon. That was one of my favorite drops.
It's a great metric drop, honestly. I said like it was one of the drops of 2023.
I went to go get lemon poppers today, and nothing.
There's none.
No, I haven't been able to find
Wow.
much of them. I smoked it, and I had one bag, and I was like, I remember really liking this, but I was like, I don't think I'm going to go get another bag right away. And then I smoked it, and I was like, I want another bag.
Yeah.
It's so good.
It comes out like a lemon tea, like a lemon chai, like a lemon cream,
Jake
like a
calls
lemon.
it, grilled lemons.
Yeah, the
I
grilled
think
lemons.
That's such a good way.
It's a great way to describe it. Yeah.
It's like
100%.
a less acidic lemon.
Because it's not like a Jack Herrera lemon. It's not like a piney. It's not. It's like
No.
it's such a unique lemon.
It is. It's like it has like a depth of flavor to it for some reason. I don't know what it is.
Yes.
So yeah, that's it.
Good doink duty. Thank you guys.
710 garlic cocktail. Is the one that took it.
Yes.
Interesting day of winners.
Yeah, it was good.
710 has been
I like
fun.
these because there's no bias behind them. It's just like your own palate, and that's it.
Yeah.
You know?
710 was has been like drastically improving in the last.
Especially here in Michigan.
Yeah.
In Michigan, they're really dialing down. So shout out 710. Shout out Peninsula.
We don't really sell like ounce jars of stuff, and that 710.
And they do?
We sold 5 to one dude.
Nice.
Yeah. I was kind of pissed because the jar is pretty sweet. Like the stickers and stuff on the jar is pretty badass. Yeah, congrats 710.
Yes.
Thanks for participating, PJ.
Have a happy Thanksgiving.
Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe on our
Yes.
page. And then use that Fatty's coupon code.
Peace.
Thanks, guys.